Now give me a clap.
All right. Cool.
Okay. I think we were a little bit spaced out, but all right. Anyways, welcome to episode 7 of the OPLS podcast. What's
hello,
up?
hello.
All right.
Back at it again ever since a long ass time, me and George.
It's been. Hold on. Let me go check. It's 5 months. 5 months. It's been 5 months. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, okay. It's been a long ass time, bro.
Yeah, it's not 5 months. Is not that bad. It's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
So,
that's okay.
To the total 26 of you who have wondered what the fuck happened,
we're not dead.
We're not. Yeah. Well, the podcast was not liquidated.
Yeah, we're still kicking.
We're still here. What happened was quarantine fucked us over, and Carlos's parents are very strict. It's not disrespect to Carlos's parents. His parents are very, very fine people. They're just, worried, just like parents should be. You wanna elaborate on that?
No, I'm fine. It's been a struggle, people are all stressing out over coronavirus and all of this craziness that's been going on recently, so I don't exactly blame them. It's just been a real struggle to hang out with George ever since,
So even hanging out, what was it?
Yeah.
In the summer, not specifically like in the last month, but in the summer we hung out a total of 6 times maybe.
Exactly, it feels that way.
So it's very sparsely spaced out, and at that point we're just hanging out. We weren't even planning to record shit.
We weren't even planning to hang out half of the times. We just stumbled upon each other. George would just be walking, and I'd be like, "Man, I'm walking too, cause I'm bored at the house." And then I'd run into George, and I'm like, "Who the hell is this?" And it's George. We literally ran into each other twice. That was good shit.
It wasn't even to record anything, which brings us to the fact that we've been gone for 5 months.
Right. Yeah, it's been a long ass time since the last podcast. When did we host it, or where did we host it? You hosted it in my place, right?
That was the last podcast was the Cops and Cars episode, which is where we talked about our situations with cops and stuff.
Yes.
Go check that out. OPLS episode 6, Cops and Cars.
If you know, you know. If you don't, go check it out.
That was the last time we did one, and I think that's one of my favorite ones that we did.
Yes, that one
including
was good.
Including the SoundCloud episodes.
Yes, the energy, the hype, they're all great. We didn't know what to talk about in those other podcasts, but now we're getting the flow.
So yeah, this concluding this topic, I just wanted to say that weekly episodes are going to be a thing now because Carlos has his own mic.
Yes.
He's at home with the computer, so
yes, we're both separated instead of by each other. My bad.
Social distancing, and we're going to be getting these episodes up so we can get this podcast skyrocketing to success. Fingers crossed.
Right. I'm tired of not being able to post, not being able to say stuff that's been on my shower thought head,
And now we can talk about it.
Right.
So yeah, that brings us to, since we haven't been recording the podcast, what have we been doing during quarantine?
Yes. It's been a whole lot of nothing much.
Easily speaking, I could just be like, I worked. That's literally all I've been doing. I worked my ass off this entire time. Yeah,
George has been doing nothing but
I've been
work.
grinding. I've been grinding that Walmart grind.
Oh, yes, the best grind you could possibly get to 1,000.
Yeah, I started working March 4 or somewhere around March, midst of March maybe. I don't even remember sure, but somewhere around March I started working, and ever since then I've just been 2 days off a week, just grinding my ass off. That's pretty much my whole quarantine, and then on the occasion hang out with Carlos on my day off.
Right, barely we'd be able to get to hang out because of.
I cannot tell you how fucking boring it was when we didn't do shit.
Yeah, dude, I understand entirely, man. I was on the other end of it.
It was horrible, man. I felt like horse shit.
There's nothing to do, and you're just well, I don't talk to anybody really, and the people that I do talk to, it's not it's not like they want to talk to me, you know, so I'd leave them be. But
Yeah,
you know,
I
with
get
George,
that, but
we're
it's
close as hell. We talk almost every time, every day at least. But
and
and
if
the
it's
days
not,
that we
it's
don't,
sending shitty ironic memes to each other.
right? It's sending the random stuff. But like, man, the days when George was able to hang out and I wasn't able to hang out because my
Dude,
parents didn't want me
I
out.
can't even
or
cap.
just
Those
anything.
days where we hung out made up for weeks that we didn't.
Hell yeah.
Like
And
those days made up for weeks.
Right. It never feels like we've been like we could be away from each other for like a month or longer, way fucking longer, and then come back together and it's like we saw each other yesterday or something. Like the chemistry is there. It's never boring.
Oh, the chemistry is always there, man. Always.
Fuck yeah.
That's why I personally feel that this is a good outlet to just, you know, talk and shit like that. Just, you know, have a good audience and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping from this. But anyways, so since I've been grinding my ass off, you Carlos has already seen the whole
Long
setup.
story
You guys
short,
have
I'm
already
basically
seen
his
my
bitch.
setup.
He's got me a microphone. He's got me headphones. Somebody stop this man before he buys me a car. I won't be able to repay him, man. I'm trying.
Listen, man,
I'm
that
trying.
just shows how much passion I have for wanting to do this shit.
And I'm trying to show how much I appreciate it, George. But you hear it in my voice. I
dude,
can't.
hey, it's not like I'm your sugar daddy and I didn't treat myself. I have a whole new setup. If you guys who are have my Snapchat, you guys have already seen the setup and I posted it all over Instagram and all that. But I grinded my ass off, got a setup, got a computer and all that stuff,
Yes.
all that good stuff.
It's too good.
It's too good, and now I'm vibing and we're again bringing it full circle. Weekly podcasts, they're coming.
Yes.
They're coming.
Yes. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. We got so much to spill. We haven't had any more incidents like the last one in the last episode. But
No, there hasn't been anything
Man.
interesting like that.
I know it's kind of sad, but
But there are personal projects on the way
yes,
that we're working on.
yes.
So that supplements the excitement for the fact that we don't get stopped by cops anymore.
Right.
But yeah, that's pretty much all that's been new. It's just work and then getting the setup and all that. I mean, since it's a setup, I guess it's a gaming setup, so we should talk about games we've been playing.
Yeah, he got the whole.
Back to this segment, games we've been playing.
Do it, man. Let's start.
I mean,
so
okay,
first,
you want to go because I'm pretty sure you only have like one fucking game.
the only game that I wanted to say was the games that you had from your setup. I was gonna be like, yo, he's got this. He's got another one.
Right now, literally all I've been playing is pretty much Fall Guys. Did you hear about that game?
I honestly haven't. I don't even know what it's about.
It's
Spill it on me.
frustrating as hell. It's frustrating as all hell. I hate that game, but it's fun.
Sounds like a
It's
game
like-
I'd like.
It's basically like a battle royale
Mm-hmm.
type thing, but it's like separate games. Like you enter in as I forgot. I think it's like 60 something players or something around that, and it's kind of like a mini games, like a Mario Party type thing, but not like a board game. It's weird to explain. It's like a Mario Party games, but it's just Mario Party games. You don't have to roll dice on a board or anything. But it's just like, so for example, the first game is getting to like a specific point and just racing to it, and there's obstacles and, you know, shit that gets in the way of you.
Is there like cool different cars that you guys drive? Or
No. It's literally just these weird little like dude things that you run around as. Like you don't like. There's no vehicles. There's no weapons or anything. It's just
You're just running.
running around. You can grab people. You can. Like it's an interesting concept, and it's actually a pretty fun game. And
Wait, what's
the
it called?
adrenaline rush? It's the same adrenaline rush when you win when you play battle royales. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, game mode starts. Everyone is trying to race to the finish, and there's only a certain amount of people that can qualify. And once like 30 people cross the finish line, everyone else gets eliminated, and then move on to the next mini game.
Damn. That
And then
sounds.
sometimes there's like separate like there's like team games where you get placed into teams, and then
Yeah.
there's like
Yeah,
three
of
teams and
course.
one team and the entire team gets eliminated, so that subtracts more people. It's just, but there can only be one winner at the very end, just one person, even if you're playing with your friends. So it's just one person can win the fucking game.
All right, all right. I like the odds. It sounds interesting, man. What was the name of it again?
It's called Fall Guys.
Fall Guys.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been
I've
playing Fall
probably
Guys.
heard it before, but I can't recall.
If you see gameplay, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I've been playing Fall Guys, Valorant, which is like CS:GO with Overwatch power ups and shit like that.
Yeah, I've seen him
PC.
play.
That's a
He's
PC
pretty good.
game. I'm alright, for barely starting on PC. But yeah.
Okay. This dude snipes.
Don't hype me up. Don't hype me up.
This
Please.
dude snipes for no reason. Good as hell.
I got an ace, which is killing the entire enemy team by yourself on like the first 2 hours of playing the game.
Bro,
It's retarded.
I can't. I'm not that good at PC, let alone console.
I do it all. But yeah, not to hype myself up or anything. I'm still like a rookie at that shit, and I'm barely getting into it. But
Okay.
what about
What's the next game?
Outer Worlds? Outer Worlds is like a Fallout style RPG in space.
Yeah, man.
Like,
I want to
it's a
get into
single-player
that,
story
honestly.
game.
I saw it online, and my brother downloaded it randomly. And then I went to George's house, like, a couple days afterwards, and he was talking to me about Outer Worlds. And I don't know if any of you have seen the gameplay or anything about it, but it's literally exactly like he said, like Fallout.
It's an
but in
RPG. Yeah, it's an
space,
RPG Fallout where you can like pick voice lines that you want to say to people. You can literally do almost anything like you want.
Yeah.
So the way I'm playing it right now, which is the way that shout out to Tony, my friend, the way he played it is he killed everyone he encountered. that's literally how he played the game. That's how I'm playing the game.
Gaining
literally
no
just,
friends. Just
like no, you gain nothing. You're the villain of the story. You just kill everyone you encounter. That's how I've been playing. It's brutal, but it's hilarious. I love
they
playing.
fear
that game.
the man who flies the jet named George. Oh, shut up, Siri. I didn't ask for Siri. I'm sorry. I got a new phone for my birthday. Which brings
Carlos'
us to my birthday.
segue to Carlos' birthday. Carlos,
Yeah.
your birthday was what? The 20.
July 27th. Yeah.
Yeah, July 27th. Yeah.
Little
That was 10
man
days ago.
turned
No,
17.
not 10 days. 20 days ago.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, but
That's almost a month ago.
you know, I still feel 15, so
Carlos is 17. He just turned 17, right?
yeah.
I'm a whole year older than him.
Yeah, okay. Short stack. George
Alright.
is shorter than me. Let's put that out there real fast.
All right.
I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding.
All right. Where'd you get that mic again?
I know, man.
Recall. Where'd you
I
get the
know.
headset from? No.
I can't hear you, dude. There's something staticky is happening right now. Shit. I'm gonna have to check back with you.
Oh no.
No, but yeah, George has got me on the legs, man. His legs are stronger.
I got you. Yeah, that mic was your birthday present, by the way.
But yes, thank you, George. I can't thank you
But
enough.
yeah, everyone, late birthday to Carlos. Happy late birthday. Hopefully one day I can
Ugly
get some
ass.
sound effects and just press a button and just play something.
Yeah, that's the next thing, bro. We gotta get our own little keypads
Get a
for
little
sounds.
soundboard. Get a little soundboard. Yeah. So yeah, you're 17. I'm gonna be
Yes.
18 this year. We're entering senior year, last year of high school.
Yeah. Hopefully,
In e-learning.
George, you better not fail on me, man. I'm gonna have to wait for you, bro.
That might not be a promise because we're doing e-learning, my guy.
Yeah, hopefully it's gonna be all easy.
Oh, I hate e-learning so much, man. I do not get anything done at all.
I hated it in the spring. I'm gonna surely hate it for a whole year.
When I tell you that I barely passed because of e-learning.
Dude, I failed because of e-learning. I'm not even gonna lie. I literally, I just, I couldn't bring myself to do my work. Nothing in me was saying, hey, you should worry about this now. No, it's just the year passed by and I failed. I was like, but, over the
Hey, now you're
summer I
back
picked
on track,
myself
right?
back up. Yeah, obviously.
You're all
I
good.
can't just fuck down.
Honestly, the same would have happened to me, but I kind of got my shit together at the end to the point
No,
where I was
I
just like,
couldn't
"Alright."
bring myself to it, man. I was too
Trust
weak
me,
for the force.
I know damn well that a lot of the nerds out there didn't do their shit.
Yeah. Then
Hopefully,
again, I mean, if you had the same grades, if you had your grades that were good before quarantine and shit,
you were set.
You were
set.
basically fine, and you didn't have to do anything. At least for
hopefully,
our school.
hopefully these 6 weeks go by fast with e-learning, and then we can just, I don't know, having a normal school year would be more than fine.
Right. Literally, the only thing that I wanted was just senior year of high
But
school.
I mean, like,
That's
dude, we
all
still
I
have
wanted,
to wear
and now
masks.
I can't even.
We still have to
I
wear
can't
masks
even
and
have
all
it.
that stuff. Ugh.
Yeah.
Imagine having to wear a mask in PE.
Oh, I'm gonna die, man. I'm dead.
Everybody's gonna have stinky masks. Sweat.
Yo, imagine
Oh,
having
no.
like gym early as hell in the day, and then you're left with your sweaty ass mask just to stain your face for the rest of the day.
That's
I mean,
so
for us, we were
gross.
lucky. We had it like, what period do we have it in? Like the end of the day, like last
had-
periods, right?
Was it sophomore year? We had it like, was it 7th?
Yeah, I think so.
We had 7th period gym. We have 8 periods in our school.
Actually, I had it for 7th for 2 years. I think I
Yeah,
had it
I
for
think-
junior year as well. Or on 7th.
remember
If
what
not, I could be
I
wrong and it
completely
was for
forgot.
something else. But
No, yeah, I did have it 7th, junior year as well.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, coming like from work, going to work for 7 hours,
yeah.
and coming home, you have no idea how much I wash my face, because that sweat just like causes acne. It's horrible. I hate it.
I totally know what you mean, man. It's definitely annoying.
That's the backfire of masks. It causes acne. It smells bad.
Yeah.
Your breath is hot.
Yeah. Yeah, it just, there's so much exhaling. You need to live, so you need to breathe. Too much breath makes it. Ugh.
And yeah, just having to do that. What is it? 8 hours a day. I'm gonna go to school for 8 hours or some shit like that. I don't even fucking know.
It's gonna suck, but
I mean, we have to, I guess. But dude? I saw this thing that was like, there's a 97% chance survival rate. Going to school.
I saw that. I saw
Dude,
that
I was like,
statistic.
what? You can't
I
just
don't
say
even know
that.
What it's real for, like, if it's real or not, you know.
You can't just say that.
Yeah, I would. They're gonna start freaking out the whole school system just with random memes. Everybody's gonna think that it's real or something.
You can't just say things like that, though. It's just like kids are trying to go to school, and now they're worried that there's like a 3% chance that they don't survive.
Right.
I mean, let's just negative shit out of the way.
Out the window.
You know what happened in July?
What?
We're very late on this because the podcast came late, but Logic dropped his final album. You already know. Logic is my favorite rapper of all time. I've been listening to him for so long.
Yeah.
I'm not going out on a limb and saying I'm like his number one fan, but you know,
I'm not even gonna lie. Like George has shown me the whole album before it even came out. Basically, I feel like I've
let's not
listened
talk
to
about
it
that.
almost entirely already, and it was just all of the unreleased stuff before it came out, you know. And I feel like I've like heard all of the songs before. I'm like, I wonder who showed me this, and I'm like, yeah, George, you spoiled the whole thing for me.
But I
that's
mean,
fine.
are you in
even
denial that the album was bad?
No, I am not. That was awesome. It was an amazing album, and I'm glad that you sent it to me, because now that I have it on my files, just saved and downloaded, I could listen without having to worry about, oh, am I on the Wi-Fi, or, oh, do But I gotta listen to ads or some stuff. Nah, it's you start the music, you listen to it, and it's just the whole album. It's awesome.
That comes in clutch.
Hell yeah, man.
I think.
Not having to worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think at this point, that's one of the top three of his albums. And especially like that being his final one. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
what would
he
you
put
rate
a
it?
lot into it. I'd have to rate it. Jeez. What's the max of the scale here? We talking 10 or like 3?
Yeah, 10. I mean, for me personally, I'd give it a 9. That's a fat 9. Dude, every song I bump, like every song. The only one that I do not play too much is "Hit My Line," but other than that, dude, every single song except for the final song because it's more like a speech.
Let me check it. Let me check it out real quick. And yeah, I know what you mean. The final one.
Cause hold on, let me go on my Spotify real quick.
Yeah. I'd have to say the least one that I listened to would be, Celebration.
Dude, what?
Perfect.
Okay. Here's the thing. Here's my thing with Celebration.
And
I love that song until there was like a spread of rumors that the guy who was featured on that song is a pedo, and now I just kind of skip that song.
Oh no!
Like even if the rumors like are fake or whatever and all that stuff, I still just kind of skip that song because it's just. I don't know. It's just kind of weird, you know.
I was gonna say I just didn't, even before knowing that, I just didn't really bump to it exactly as good as I did with like Man I Is or Hit My Line, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of like saying you're friends with a dude named William who could potentially be a school shooter and just, you know, fucking being friends with him. Kind of like he might be.
Yeah.
Might not be. He's still around and you don't like that he's around. That's kind of how I feel about the song and the feature. Yeah. But I mean, I kind of listen to like some of his music and it's all right, but still, I kind of just skip the song.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't heard any, like, who was the person featured?
His name is Silas. He's signed to Logic's record label.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I've never heard that name before in my life, I'm not gonna lie, but then again, I'm not exactly educated too much on musics, so...
Oh, trust me, I'm not either. I mean, I know some old shit, but, you know. Mm-hmm. I'm just, like, looking at my computer. It has, like, dog hairs stuck to the filter.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna just take them... Okay, I mean, I was gonna talk about the tracks one by one, but I mean...
Now you got me thinking about Juno, bro.
We'll talk about him in a sec.
Alright.
No Pressure, the intro.
That one's good. I'm not gonna lie. That one's really good.
When I heard it for the first time, and then I heard Snake on it, dude, I was like, what? What do you mean? Dude, I lost my shit, because... in the unreleased version, like the leaked version that came out, when he was rapping, he was like, "Gangsters put that heat to your head like a hairdresser," and then he goes, like, me and my friend were trying to figure out what he was saying in that part, but that was just a filler line. And instead of putting that in, he put Snake.
Nice.
So
that's
nice. Me and him just kind of like that, like, not blew our minds, but that shit was hilarious because we were just like the whole time trying to figure out what it said.
Like you guys, that's nice, man. I like that people that artists do that. They show you what they want to show you until the music's finally released, and when it's released, like, they spill it.
And that's what I mean, because it's like. And then him doing that, like putting fucking Snake into the album. Yeah. Like, that's what, like, the reason why I like Logic so much is, like, not only because I, like, you know, relate to him, kind of, in a way. I won't get into that, but, like, it's just him being himself, you know? The dude's, like, a fat nerd. Like, he's not a fat nerd. Like, he's a big nerd. Like, big-time nerd. He's into
Yeah.
all that sci-fi stuff. He's into anime. Like it's just like a rapper who's being a real person.
Mm-hmm. And he's just sharing his
Like,
experiences.
dude, he's straight up just vibing.
Right.
Like that's why I love his music and him as a person so much. Like people are just like, oh my god, you're dick riding Logic. You like Logic so much. You're on his cock, and I'm just like, the dude's real, you know. Like,
I'm just vibing with it,
like,
bro. Yeah.
I just he's an awesome guy, man. If I ever were to meet him, I'd fucking lose my shit. That's just how it is, man.
Bro, why meet him when we can work with them, bro? Dude,
That'd
wait
be
on
crazy,
it.
bro.
Wait on
Crazy.
it, bro. We can work with these dudes.
But yeah, that's the No Pressure intro. Hit My Line, I don't really play too much, but it's still really good. And I
It's
like the
catchy.
beat on that
It's
song.
a good one. Yeah.
Growing Pains 4, GP4,
Mm-hmm.
probably one of the best songs on the
Yo,
album.
one of my favorites too, dude. I love that they were able to bring this album as a reunion.
With No ID.
Yes.
That is one of the best producers.
Yes.
One of, if
Amazing
not the
job.
best, because he worked with Kanye, Ye, Yeezus.
Yeah.
I'm not even like going to be like, oh my god, I know No ID, like he's one of the best. Like I've heard a lot of the stuff that he was working with, and a lot of the people he worked with. That he's really good at what he does. Is all I'm gonna say. He's really. Good
I haven't heard of him too much either, but definitely listening to this and doing a little bit of research on my own beforehand. He's definitely got it. He's good.
And then Celebration, we already talked about Celebration.
Yeah.
Open Mic.
It was a bop.
Open Mic is so good.
It was a bop.
And then Aquarius 3, Open Mic. It's just.
Soul
There's not
Food
really much
definitely
to
one of
say
the
when
good-
like the music is just good.
Yeah. I can't. I mean, Perfect. It's a little overplayed for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Perfect is perfect.
Perfect is just a little overplayed. I give it a.
Because I feel like the reason we just completely skipped Soul Food 2, by the way.
No, I said Soul Food was amazing.
Dude, Soul Food 2, when I first played it, it brought me back to the first time I played Under Pressure. Because in Under Pressure, what is it? Soul Food is like the second song, I believe. Yeah, Soul Food is the second song. So when I played No Pressure, and then I got to Soul Food 2, because I was so hyped to get to Soul Food 2. And then I finally played it, and I was like, oh my god. Because Soul Food 1, like the first one, is different from Soul Food 2 because he used like the sample that he tried to use, the opera singer or whatever singing in the background, the la da da da.
Yeah.
That's different in the first one because he couldn't use it, so he had to make his own, kind of. And then this time, he literally like got lawyers and shit and dug through and found this. I think it was like a French dude who made that. And he was like, "Yo, can I use this?" And he was like, and he had to pay. I don't know how much he paid, but he paid a lot for that.
Damn.
But yeah, but the song turned out amazing. It's so good.
That's too good, dude. That's
Man
too
I
amazing.
is probably one of my favorites too.
Yeah, Man I is. Ooh, honestly, whenever I'm going on the album, I click Man I Is. I can't lie. It's just so. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty damn good. Not gonna lie. It's like my first or second option right after No Pressure or GP4.
Dad Bod?
It's good.
Dad Bod is good. I like Dad Bod.
It's good.
It's a chill song.
Yeah, it's up there. It's definitely not one of the up top most, of my picks, but it's a good one. I like the message and the story behind it, what he's talking about. It's definitely inspiring and interesting.
Just looking here, Perfect has 17 million plays on Spotify.
On Spotify.
Yeah. Five Hooks. That's also a really good song.
Yeah, that one's not bad at all.
A sample where he's you know where an NPC is?
Yeah.
Like the drum pads?
Yeah.
You can hear him like just pressing the buttons and making the voice go da 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 da, all that. I don't. It's just it's hard to explain, but it's just.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know
I
what I
remember
mean?
the sounds. I remember the sounds you were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thinking
sampling
about
like
it, I
that.
remember.
Sampling like that is dope as hell.
Here, let me see if I can.
Cause I know. Yeah, that. There you go.
Yeah.
You can like imagine him pressing the individual pads to make like those sounds.
Yeah. I had no idea that it was like an NPC from a game, dude. That's hilarious. Of course you would use that.
No, not like an NPC.
Oh, NPC.
NPC Akai. Yeah. You know what that is? Do you know what an Akai is?
Yeah. Explain.
So an NPC Akai is like a workstation, and it's for sampling, which is taking other people's work and then reworking it and creating something new from it.
Building music from the music that you listen to.
Yeah. So basically, you have a bunch of pads, and then you assign the pads to different sounds. So when you pull a sample up, you chop it up, and then you assign the pads. So you can either just play the actual sample through the pads. So just press each pad one by one and it'll play the whole thing. Or you can remix it and then chop it all up and then just press any pad and just start experimenting until you get a sound. Just like how it is on Five Hooks.
Yeah.
That aspect of producing is mainly what I want to do, is producing with samples. Because like the beats that I make right now, they're just, I kind of just slip that in there. The kind of beats that I make right now are kind of just like, drum kits and then making melodies and then just not really using samples.
Yeah, but I want to get into that as well. I know what you mean exactly. Those notepads, or what are they called again? I forget.
So they're just called pads, MPC pads.
Right, the MPC pads. MPC.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've seen a couple in real life. I've played with a couple of them before, but I'd like to get into it to be able to sample my own songs and stuff from it.
Because we're on a Discord call right now, by the way, guys. I'm about to send Carlos a picture of an NPC. There you go. That's the NPC that Logic uses. Well, something like that.
Yeah, that's.
But you see the pads, you see the all the knobs, and you can change the sounds and all that. Those are expensive, first of all. Second of all.
Yeah. Oh my god. To get your hands on those would be.
Those are really good for making music. But yeah, that's Little's talk about NPCs and all that audio stuff.
Yeah.
After that, what is it? Dark Place. Dark Place made me sad as fuck.
Honestly,
Dark Place is depressing. It made me sad.
It's a little sad, but I've heard a little worse. I could
I mean, what do you say when my favorite rapper goes, making music is nothing but pain? That's kind of like, sheesh.
Yeah, definitely.
I sound like a fanboy right now, but I don't really give a fuck.
No, I know what you mean, dude. I'm totally listening, bro.
That just made it sound like you're not listening at all. A to Z, it's kind of a basic Logic track. Not like basic as in bad, but basic Logic track. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing on the track.
Yeah. A to Z, he went off, I thought.
Oh no, it's good. I like the beat. I like the flows.
No,
It's a
not
good
like
track.
he went off as in like bad. He went off as in like this.
I know.
Dude surprised me. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Sorry about that. Thank you.
Heard him say, pretty good track as well. The
Yeah.
ending blew my mind.
How was it? One sec.
The very end.
I wasn't ready for the ending. Sorry about that. Excuse me.
The very end of the song kind of just like blew my mind because of this like ongoing shit with Logic's albums. There's like a whole story. They're all connected and shit.
Yeah.
And there was just something at the end that just kind of like was like a twist, and it's just like it made me go, "What the hell just happened?" That's pretty much like, but yeah. And then Amen, also a good track. And then Obediently Yours is a speech on racism and all that. We already know how we feel about that stuff.
Hell yeah, I support it all the way.
The world needs to change, and it's not changing.
Yeah, man. And it's
Black lives only matter when you post it on your story. But yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, am I not like you just people only care when a bunch of white girls start posting things. I won't speak on that too much, but yeah, no pressure.
It's true.
Solid
Shit
9
needs to
out of 10
change,
for me.
man, before the people make it change. And it's not gonna be pretty at all. It's just like you said, there's a crowd that gets angry from it, but once you stop that crowd, who's gonna stop the next crowd arising from them?
Exactly. It's just I don't know. Everything that happens stacks on top of each other. It gets worse and worse and worse. It's not really an in between, I guess.
And it's
Yeah.
horrible.
That's No Pressure
Yes.
by Logic.
The geek.
Lageek. That's a solid 9 out of 10 for me, dog.
For sure. I'd have to rate it the same. I can't even deny. It's a good 9.5, man. It's awesome. It's a great album. The fact that many songs on it that I enjoy and really don't mind listening to.
That was
there's
really
many
good.
on there. Yeah.
Good comeback. Compared
it's
to the
great.
last album he dropped, it's like not even a step above. It's like miles, millions of miles of difference. Not to say that the last album wasn't enjoyable. It was enjoyable in the fact that, you know, it's just nonsensical music. It's just, you know, dig up in a bitch's rib. Oh, you know.
You think
But
he's
here it's
gonna
just
make
like
more
there's shit to pay
music,
attention
bro?
to. He's gonna drop free mixtapes, dog. He's gonna drop free mixtapes. 100%. Just maybe not this year or in the near months. I don't know.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully he goes on tour again so I could see him next time.
Dude, we're going front row seats, 100%.
I want to go, bruh. Cause like I've never really actually been to a concert, let alone like close, if
Dude,
anything.
the only concert I've been to is a Logic concert. Unless you're counting the concerts that the bandas have.
Yeah, I've been to a bunch of those, but like a real like a
Like
nice
a
music
arena,
artist,
like an arena
type,
concert.
yes, big shit.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've done.
Huge.
But you know what's closer than Logic's next tour?
The Geek, what's up, bro?
The thing that's closer to Logic's next tour is the very end of this podcast. We are nearing the 40-minute mark.
Oh boy.
It was a good talk tonight, depending on when you're hearing this. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. Yeah.
Good night. Good night.
Don't do that. God damn it.
You can't
yeah,
stop it now, George.
Good topic. This is a good return. We'll be back
Yes.
next week.
Yes, and that's not on a hopefully. That's on a we're coming back next week to annoy
We're coming
you.
back.
So get ready.
We got
notifications.
we got the setups. We got the shits. We're on our shits.
Right.
And I've got the shits, so I gotta go. Thank you guys. Whoever slid up on my story, whoever clicked on the link on my Instagram bio, whoever actually asked for this. Thank you guys for listening, and tune in next time.
Thank you for caring, because that means a lot.
Tune in next time. Stop talking over me, or I will beat. No. What did you want to say?
Nothing. No, I don't want to say.
All right, go ahead and say whatever you want to say.
I was just gonna say thank you because I fucking appreciate it. I don't mean to curse so much, but gotta get my point out there. But
to some, it may sound cringy that we're doing a podcast, and to some, they might not even care. But to those that did actually listen to this full thing and got to the very end, I want you to type penis in the comments. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good night, good morning, or good afternoon. This has been the OPLS podcast. Clap.